what do you think his mindset is? Because I'll give my quick perspective. When I said this fight wasn't going to happen, is simply I hadn't heard anything that Paris has said or anything like that. I'm just looking at 3 fights with Deontay Wilder. You probably made as much money as you can ever make, and those 3 fights alone probably made more double what you've made in your entire career with those 3 fights alone. And then on top of that, everything you've done before Deontay. And then, we saw how he tried to, take some cakewalks, for the sake of words, after the trilogy match. And my thing is, I just didn't think he wanted to get ready for a night like he's gonna have to get ready for with Oleksandr Usyk. I said this fight has never happened. When the fight initially got postponed, I'm like, there it is. I said it wasn't happening. I didn't even know about his reputation, but that's like a part of his reputation apparently with pulling out of fights and so on. I had no clue. So I'm just like, all right, yep, this makes sense. And it is what it is. But people over there were saying that he was looking good. He's looking much better than he looked before he was going to the fight with Francis Ngannou. Then I saw that, we're gonna reschedule the fight. This fight's happening. And I've been seeing people have been sending me like how good he's been looking, how hard he's been working, how committed he is, and all those things. And so my question now to you is, what's his why? We know what Oleksandr's why is. What is Tyson Fury's why?
Well, you talked about that perception of him with pulling out of certain stuff, and it's not very fair, but you know how critics go, Shawn, how they can be, how, really haters more than critics. Critics got some goodness to them. They're just trying to keep it fair, but a hater doesn't. And let's say he gets blown out against Usyk. They'll try to take everything from him. They'll try to say, you beat Klitschko, who was old, and then you ducked out of the rematch where he would have been up for the rematch and he would have got you. You beat Wilder, but who did Wilder beat? That you both of yous were overrated is what they do there. And then you lost to a cruiserweight, and you never fought Anthony Joshua. So but if he wins, he's one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. So yeah, but I think his why is, I've been joking about this during the week, is his why is once you put those 10-ounce gloves on and put them under the bright lights, I'm a fighting man. I wasn't motivated. I didn't care about me money, didn't care about the belts, won them all, did it all. But once I didn't care if I lost, I was ready to go home to me wife. But once they put me gloves on and they put me in the ring and I stare across from the man, I'm a fighting man. And I'm going to fight till the end. That's just who I am. It's in me blood. It's who I am. So that's what I think his why is.
God, dog, man. It's like listening. It's like you like Tyson Fury's on this call. Let's do an interview with Tyson real quick before we get out of here. Tyson, how you feeling, man?
Good. Ready to get the job done. Ready to get in there. Go on. It's 2 man. Gonna put on boxing gloves. One's gonna win. One's gonna lose, and that's it. That's it, really. It's really not that much to talk about, Shawn. You know how it is.
What's this fight gonna look like for you in order for you to win this fight?
2 guys punching each other in the face until one wins, until one either goes down, or we go to the scorecards and we find out who punched the other man in the face more times or better. It's gonna happen. Because
this
bigger man beats the smaller man.
Who's harder to prepare for at this point?
Well, he said, I'll stop the
yeah.
He said all week long, Usyk. This is a quote from him. He said you could put Wilder, Klitschko, all of them in a jar, and they still don't amount to Oleksandr Usyk. They can't carry his jockstrap. That's what he said. 2-time gold medalist. First time I'm fighting a 2-weight champion. That's the difference here, Shawn. Fighting a 2-weight champion, not just another heavyweight, but a man who's won a gold medal. But he and I don't know what to make of that, Shawn, because he never shows his opponents that much respect. He didn't show Klitschko any respect. He called Wilder a dosser 58 million times. And he's called Usyk some names, of course, but this week he keeps talking about how great he is and he's the best fighter ever. Usyk's not saying all that about Fury. Usyk is come here with a job. Usyk is walking in like the fight is won. Not overcome, but like I'm gonna do this. I'm going back to this is my destiny. And yeah, so Haven't loved. Yeah.
Somebody put in the comments that Oleksandr said that if he wins undisputed, he will retire.
And you could even look at that as 1 foot out the door, but I don't look at that. That doesn't sound like that? 1 foot out the door talk. That sounds like I could taste my destiny. I could taste my immortality, my greatness being solidified. Tyson's not. It sucks for Tyson, man, because he's got to do a rematch with Usyk. He's got a rematch clause with Usyk. If Usyk exercised it, he'd have to live up to it. And then, unlike Fury or unlike Usyk, if he wins this fight, when are you going to fight Joshua? When are you going to fight Joshua? Yeah. If Usyk wins this fight, it's over. He's good. He's good. There is no next gotta see it fight.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you got two guys who really want to see the light at the end of the tunnel in this extremely tough business and sport, one of them has the light right there. It's right. Win this fight and you're done. And that's Usyk. Fury. Yeah, I win this. I might have to fight him again. Then I gotta fight Joshua. And, you know what I mean? And that'll exhaust you even more, right? If you're thinking about being done with this shit. That might make you think, or I could just lose and it's all over now.
Yeah.